Welcome back to a new video by Ludivine Creations. So I will try to do for you a wandering pool, so with quite a lot of negative space. I've never done that before, so bear with me. Let me just show you my colours. I have some Deco Art 24K Gold that I mixed with my Pura Medium 1:1. This one is a Marabou Cyan. Okay, nice and thick as well. This one is a PBO colour, and that's the iridescent blue violet. So it's kind of a pink with some blue highlights in it. This one is another PBO colour, and that's the iridescent green yellow. That's a lovely shimmery colour as well. That's a bit of dried paint there. Let's just remove this from the cup. There we go. I've got my white, which is standard titanium white, and that is my Montmartre. This is Payne's Grey, but Montmartre as well. It's the same thing. I made it slightly thinner than the other colours because I want it to be my background or my negative space. This one is a Windsor Galleria acrylic, and they call it phthalo blue, but for me it's more teal colour. And my last but not least is another Marabou colour, that's their medium blue, so nice and thick as well. So what I will do is actually I'm going to start by preparing the bottom half of my canvas, okay, then I will layer my paints. So let's see, I'll just pour quite a bit of the Payne's Grey there. I'll just save a little bit for the pour itself. Let me get, I was not prepared properly, I just need one of my knives to spread nicely there. Okay, should really move these, but I'm sure you can see anyway. I'm only spreading the paint there, and I'll move the cups once I've layered the main cup. So let's give it a bit of an effect. I hope everybody's keeping well. It's now the weekend here, so hopefully no drama over the weekend, could get some rest. Here we go. Right, I'm just going to leave it like that for now, because I'm not too sure I want to do it. Let me just actually just do the edges, because ideally I want some sort of drip effect on this colour and not cover it all. That'd be my negative space. So let me just grab a bit more of that paint and spread it a little bit. Oh, okay, the sirens. Don't know if you can hear them. I live very close to a fire station, so you hear a lot of, obviously, fire engines and ambulances and all sorts on my street. Okay. I just wipe my fingers. So I'm trying to think what size cup I will need. I may actually use two small ones, pour with one and then pour over with another one, because I'm not sure. I don't want to fill a large one, because if I've got too much, that will totally basically defeat the object of having that negative space in the background. So let's have a look. So I don't really need to watch as much my center. I usually would when I do a straight pour. So I can just put a little bit more plain to start with. So build that Payne's grey rather. A bit of the iridescent violet blue. Some gold. I'm going to put some teal. I haven't put teal yet. I really like that colour, my favourite colour. Okay, more white, more green, cyan, gold. Okay, so let's play with this first cup. Oh, of pink, come on. Let me put one layer of pink in there. Okay, so my idea is to just get everything out of the way. So pour from the top, try to cover and kind of let it move up and down, but try to get some sort of drips down there or some sort of effect. So wish me luck. I've never done this. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right, wrong. Basically what's going on with that. Okay, I think, yeah, I can very easily use another cup. So let's continue layering. So let's go back with some white. Oops. Some teal. Pink. Darker blue, gold, green, just a tad, cyan, oh that was a lot there, white, and I think I will stop there. It's always easier to add than remove, so let's go with that. So let me, I don't really want ribbons, so it's a bit, got a big gap there in the middle. I don't want to cover the edges like I would normally with a flip cup. So let me see, let me move the paint around and see what the crack is. I've got plenty of paint left, so I can always kind of cover, move again, do whatever's needed. I may use a bit of cardboard like I do for my flip cups, just to catch the excess of paint. Okay, I kind of know what I'm doing. I think so anyway. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So I will try to cover all the bits of the canvas that are not covered. So that is a good start there. Let me just put it down for a second before I lose my grip. Okay. And let's concentrate on this side. So I'm trying to cover as much as I can. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Let me just, that's because it's wet, it's sliding now. So let's just take the matter in our own hands. Okay, and let's just bring it down. Okay, let me just bring some of the paint there. First thing first, let's get organised. Did I cover? Yes. And I can always use the Payne's grey to cover the blank spots anyway. So, okay. Let's torch. Let's see what comes up. And then I can work on the composition. But I would say I have enough paint on the canvas. It's very bright. Let's get rid of the bubbles. see if any I haven't actually talked to my paint spray. Yeah, there's got a fair few bubbles there. Just be careful. Make sure. I was really close, so I don't really want to burn everything too much. So now that's the tricky bit. Well, actually everything was tricky so far. I haven't done anything before. It always is a challenge. It's nice to have challenges. Makes you feel proud if you achieve something. Okay, right. Let's do this. So I don't know if it's all going to come down as one, or there's a bit of a wavy thing going on. At the moment it's more in the middle. As I said, I don't want to lose too much of that Payne's grey, so I can always touch it up later. Sorry. Let's just move a bit everything around. And let's bring it back up. Well, it's not really up, is it? Let me just turn it your way so you can see what's going on. Okay. Each time I touch something, I add some lighter colours to that Payne's grey. I will have to do it with a spatula in a minute. Do I want... The only thing that bothers me there, and maybe it's just really just me, is that plain white thing there. So maybe I can actually... What is at the bottom of my cup? I've got a little bit left. I might do a stripe in the middle. So let's see. There's a bit of white, but there's some blue as well. So, and some gold. Just to break it up a bit. Because I'm not mad. Maybe I'm mad to do that, but I'm not mad about that white stripe. I just want to break it up visually a little bit. That's better for me. I do like it better. Now, I think to balance it, I need some of that Payne's grey in some places. How can I do this? I'm thinking, if I get a clean stick, wooden stick that is, and just take the Payne's grey cup. Can I? It might be an absolute disaster, but I'm experimenting, so it's not the end of the world. Can I kind of drag it along? Don't know if it's going to work. Split, but we need that link. That's okay, as long as it stays fairly thin. That was quite thick to start with, but about there. Oh, that was a close call. Same thing with that white. Can actually just drag it. I've got slightly touching the canvas. That's quite a striking difference there. I don't know if I actually like it that much. Let's see if it could be linked to other colours. I've got some blue that just got caught on my stick. Let's see. Start. So you need that kind of transition to bring the top half and the bottom half together. I don't know if you agree, or I can't see a thing. I've got the reflection of the window. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Stop breathing as I'm doing that. That was a bit maybe too thin. A bit more, definitely need more of this. Do I go all the way across? Could I bring the two things together by dragging some of that paint into the paint square as well? Oh, what the heck. If I don't like it, I can always pour more paint square on top. Keep my not sure if it's going to stick when it dries, and if the colours are just going to be lost in the paint spray, but it's worth having a play and see what can be done. I feel like I'm decorating a cake, not playing with icing and making some decorations. Balance it out. So if I'm not talking out loud, I'm thinking and thinking, am I just wrecking it now? I've got to know when to stop as well. So the eye would be more pleased with an odd number, so that's 6 on there. Now let's try to balance it out this way. I'm not mad on those, but I kind of do like that top half, so I may maybe able to see how it dries. Let's see if I can cover. So I don't, yeah, I'm not mad on those. So I'd rather cover them again with Payne's Grey and keeping that marble or whatever you want to call it, I don't know, the stripy look on top to the top. So there's one there, and then, oh, sorry, my gloves start to stick a bit too much now. That's that. Problem is now I've got the, not the glitter, what's the word, or the shimmer or whatever, we'll call it the glitter from the iridescent paints coming through the Payne's Grey, so it's a bit shiny, but it's not the end of the world at all. Yeah, I prefer it that way. Got more of that shimmering blue there. Okay, so let me tidy up the sides and I will bring you in to show you the various effects I have had. Let me just see if I can, because there's quite a lot of paint now. Sorry, I should know when to stop. Actually, there's still a lot of paint on there. Hold on, I'm not done. I'm turning it this way so you can see how fast the paint moves. Then you will understand how much paint I've got left. Let's try to move it that way. I just get the paint to go slightly over each edge, top, right, bottom, left. I think I've got them all. It will remove, oops, the pressure on the paint, and it shouldn't crack. I hope you can still see. I haven't checked the screen for a while to make sure you can see. Okay, let me get a quick torch, tidy up the edges, and I will bring you in. So guys, change of plan. As I was trying to work out how much paint I could keep, remove, etc., I realised I still had too much paint on my canvas, so I had to tip all the Payne's Grey off the canvas, otherwise it would have cracked. So in a way, that's a lesson learned. I'll end up with something looking like a fat budgie, and so I really like that that nice effect at the bottom, but it's not what I was going for, so I'm gonna have to try again. And basis of using 2 cups, actually with 1 cup that was plenty. I would have managed to keep most of my Payne's Grey. So yeah, but I mean, I shouldn't complain. Look at these pebbles there. You know, I've got marbling pebbles. I've got see the gold kind of took over pretty much everywhere, but I do have like nice lacing. I've got waterfalls there, got some cells, I've got pebbles and the budgie. So really, what more could I ask for? So I hope you learned something that you're going to give it a go as well, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now.